Hey everyone, and welcome back to another season of Discovery gold farming video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a really good steady gold farm you can do in phase 3 of Season of Discovery. Now you could AoE farm these guys, but you don't need AoE to actually do this farm efficiently and to make some good steady gold from it. So where we're going to be farming is over in Western Plaguelands at this location right here. I prefer the south location, there's just more mobs at this spot. Now some of the items that we're going to be farming for is rune cloth. This has a very high drop chance from these mobs. You're also going to be getting 2 different potions on a pretty high drop chance, also your major healing and also your superior mana potions. On top of these items, you also have a slight less chance, but you still have a good chance to get your hands on the scroll of agility 3 and your scroll of strength 3, and these also sell for a lot of gold on the auction house. You have one recipe that you can get from these guys. Depending on your realm, I'm not too sure what the price will be. This may be sought after in phase 3 a little bit and have a decent price. So what we're going to be farming are these mobs right here. Now there's actually a fence that you can kind of use to your advantage, and you can do some AoE pulling with the fence. So the mobs are obviously going to run around the fence. So what you can do is what I'm doing right here is just pulling an AoE pack of mobs and AoEing them down over the fence. All you got to do is jump from one side of the fence to the other. Now this isn't required, but if you don't have too much gear, say you're playing on a mage for an example, it's a lot harder to just normal kite them, and the fence really helps out. But you can obviously, if you have enough gear to, you can just your cone of cold AoE farm these guys, or if you're on another class like a protection paladin, you can just face tank these guys and AoE farm them, or in any class you could actually just normally AoE farm them. However, I just want to show this because this works really good, especially if you don't have too much gear or if you're just a fresh level 50 in phase 3. This can really help you out doing some easy AoE farming on these guys. Now the respawn of these guys are extremely quick, and there's a lot of mobs throughout this location. As you can see, there's already a mob respawning on the left of us that we have just killed in this pool. So they respawn incredibly quick. So you can constantly actually farm at this fence location, and you can just keep on jumping back and forth. The only thing that is going to stop you will basically be mana, and that's about it, because these guys, as you can see, another one is already respawned. So what I was doing was just doing this for like a few minutes at a time until I fully ran out of mana and couldn't get any more mana back. And then I'd just run away, drink up, get full mana, and I'd come back and I'd rinse and repeat this same process, and you can get a bunch of kills per hour whilst doing this. But like I mentioned, you can obviously do this single target, it's a lot easier, or you can just do it where you're doing kiting and whatnot and AoE farming normally on any other class. But like I said, I just wanted to show you the fence method because it makes it a lot easy to actually do some AoE farming here. Now you do need to keep in consideration that these guys respawn extremely quickly. Now a good thing about doing this farm is that you also get reputation for the Argent Dawn. I believe that's what it's called. So at the same time you could be making some gold, and you can also be farming some reputation. So in the clip right now, I'll just show you if you just want to do single target. These guys haven't got too much health, they've only got like 5k health, so they're very easy to just single target down, and you can do it like this if you want to just kick back and relax and to make some nice steady gold and relax instead of doing some AoE farming. And like I said, this works just as good also. Maybe you get a few less kills per hour, but it's a lot more easy, and you can just sit back, relax, and do some single target farming and make some nice steady gold whilst doing so. Now there wasn't too much competition when I was actually doing this farm, which surprised me because I thought a lot of people would be here farming reputation, and I do actually play on one of the most populated realms in Season of Discovery, which is Crusader Strike on the Alliance side on NA region. So I had a lot of people, well, I thought a lot of people would be here, but there was actually not many people whatsoever, which was surprising to me. So by the seams of it, there's pretty good. This spot is pretty good for competition, and there's not too many of people that are out here doing this specific farm, which should be really good for you. But even if there was a few people, the respawn on these guys is extremely quick, so it shouldn't affect you too much, even if you are sharing this location with a few other people that are farming. However guys, that was it for the video. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be putting out a lot more phase 3 gold making videos and flipping videos very soon. If you'd like to learn more in-depth ways to make gold in Season of Discovery, you can check out my complete Season of Discovery gold guide, which will be the first link down below in the description box. This is a guide that I've put together with all the best ways to make gold in Season of Discovery, and this is constantly updated, and every time I update it, you get the updated version sent to your email address completely for free if you already own a copy. You also get access to a private Discord where we help each other out with gold making in all versions of World of Warcraft. So the link for this will be the first link down below in the description box if you want to check it out. Until the next one guys, take care.